হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, তো কেমন আছে সবাই? সো আমাদের কাছে কিন্তু সময় খুবই কম, আর মাত্র 30 দিন বাকি। আমি আগের ভিডিওতে একটা শর্টস দিয়েছিলাম আর বলেছিলাম যে আমরা 3 দিন নেব 11-এর চ্যাপ্টারগুলো কমপ্লিট করতে, আর 3 দিন নেব 12-এর বায়োর চ্যাপ্টারগুলো কমপ্লিট করতে। ঠিক আছে, তো আমরা স্টার্ট করছি দ্য লিভিং ওয়ার্ল্ড থেকে। এখানে কিন্তু খুবই শর্ট নোট দেওয়া আছে, আর এমনও না যে খুবই শর্ট নোট বলে আমাদের রিভিশনটা হবে না। এই নোটগুলো যদি আমরা ভালো করে একবার করে পড়ি, তো আমাদের আরামসে খুব সুন্দর করে আমাদের রিভিশনটা কমপ্লিট হয়ে যাবে। তো বেশি কথা না বলে আমরা স্টার্ট করে দিই দ্য লিভিং ওয়ার্ল্ড। সো biology is the science which deals with the study of living organisms of their life process. The term biology was first introduced by J.R. Tarvirans and Jean-Baptiste de Lamarck, 1802. What is living? Living organisms contain certain key characteristics which distinguish them from non-living things. These are growth is shown by living organism by an increase in mass and an increase in the number of individuals. A multicellular organism grows by cell division. Reproduction is the process by producing offspring possessing features similar to those their parents. It takes place by sexual or asexual mode. Metabolism comprised of both constructive reaction, anabolism, and destructive reaction, catabolism continuously occurring in the body. Cellular organization. The cells are the building block of all living organisms, may it be plants, animals, or humans. Thus, organism can be unicellular or multicellular. Consciousness is the ability of living organism to sense their surrounding or environmental and respond of this environmental stimuli, which could be physical, chemical, and biological. Diversity in the living world. Biodiversity refers to the number of types of organism present on earth. Our earth possesses a wide range of living organisms. A number of plants and animals have been identified and described. However, a large number of organisms are still unknown to us. A rich diversity among organisms or biodiversity in terms of size, color, habit, physiological, and morphological feature can be observed and art. Therefore, it is necessary to standard the method to identity and classify them on the basis after defining characteristics. Certain rules, principle, and the formulated of the identification, nomenclature, classification of organism, which facilitate the study of vast diversity of organism present on earth. Identification involves the process of finding the correct name and place of an organism. The morphological and anatomical character are examined for proper identification. Nomenclature involves standard approaching name of the organism so that they recognized and differentiated from their easily across and world. To ease the process of studying different organism, a scientific name is assigned to each organism. The principle of naming has been established by International Code for Botanical Nomenclature and International Code for Zoological Nomenclature. For plants and animals respectively, organisms are identified on the basis of their resemblance and distinct difference from others. They are assigned a correct scientific biological name. Binomial system of nomenclature was developed by Carlos Linnaeus in 1751 and was published in his book Species Planetarium. As per 1753, as per the system, a biological name comprised of two words, namely generic name and a specific epithet. Nomenclature of organism follows certain universal rules, which as follows: biological names are generally in Latin and are written in the italic. These are italicized or derived from Latin irrespective of their origin. Both the words in the biological name, when handwritten, are separately underlined or written in italic to indicate their Latin origin. The first letter of the generic names written in capital, while that was specific epithet is written is a smaller letter magnifera indica. Name of the author appears after the specific epithet. In the end of the biological name is written in the abbreviated from magnifera indica lin, where lin is Linnaeus. Classification is the process by which organisms are grouped into convenient categories based on some easily observable character. The scientific term used for different categories is tax. Taxonomy is the branch of science which deals with different aspects of identification, nomenclature, and classification of organisms. Linnaeus is known as father of taxonomy. Systematic is the study of systematic arrangement of organisms and the evolutionary relationship amongst them. Taxonomic categories, the system of arranging different categories of ranks which are referred to as taxonomic categories in a proper ascending or descending order, is called as taxonomic hierarchy. The organism occupies a distinct position is taxonomic hierarchy. Each category is taxonomical hierarchy is commonly called taxon. The term taxon was first introduced by ICBN during 1956 and it is basic unit of classification. Taxonomic hierarchy was first proposed by Linnaeus and that is called Linnaeus hierarchy. This hierarchy constitute the following component in the ascending order. Species, it is the smallest unit of taxonomic hierarchy consisting of groups of morphologically similar individuals which can interbreed to produce offspring. Nigram and Melongena are the two species of genus Solanum. Genus, it comprises of a group of related species having more character in common in comparison to specific of other genera, lion, leopard, and tiger are all species of the genus Panthera, while cats belong to the genus Felis. Family, it is group of related genera with a few common feature but less number of similarities and compared to genus and species. Plant families are categorized on the basis of both vegetative and reproductive features of a species. Family Solanaceae possess different genera like Solanum, Petunia, and Datura. Similarly, in animals, cats and dogs belong to two different families, Felidae and Canidae respectively. Order, it is the assemblage of families which exhibit a few similar character. Order, Polymonials contain different plant families like Solanaceae and Coniferaceae. In animals, order Carnivora includes families Felidae and Canidae. Class, it include one or more related order. Example class Mammalia include order Primata and Carnivora. Phylum or division, it include classes with a few similar character. Phylum Chordata include animal, process, notochord and dorsal neuron system. In plant classes with a few similar characteristics are placed under higher category called division. The division angiosperm include wheat, onion, etc. Kingdom, it is the highest taxonomic category. All animals belong to kingdom animal while our plants belong to kingdom plantae. Taxonomical aids, biological have established certain procedure and technique to store and preserve information as well as the specimens which are useful in identification and classification of organisms. These technique stores information and procedures are called taxonomic tools or taxonomic aids. Following are some of man taxonomical aids used to study taxonomy. Herbarium of this storehouse of collected plant specimens that are dried, pressed and preserved on herbarium sheet. The biggest herbarium of the world is the Royal Botanical Garden in Kew, England, while the biggest herbarium of India is the Central National Herbarium at Shibpur, Kolkata. Botanical garden is essentially a collection of living plants maintained for both pure and applied studies. The famous Botanical Garden and Royal Botanical Garden in Kew, England, Indian Botanical Garden, Howrah, India, the National Botanical Research Institute, Lucknow, India. Museum have a collection of preserved plants and animals for study and reference purposes. Specimens and preserved in containers or jars in preservative solution. Insects are preserved in insect boxes after collecting, killing, and pinning them. Larger animals, unlike birds and mammals, are usually stuffed and preserved. Zoological park are the place where wild animals are kept in the protected environment and under human care. This enables us to learn about their food habits, behavior. Keys are used for identification of plants and animals based on similarities and dissimilarities. The keys are based on the contrasting character generally in a pair called couplet. Each statement of the key is called a lead. keys are generally analytical and in nature. Monograph contain information on any one taxon. Manuals are useful in providing information for identification of names of specific species found in an area. Flora contain the actual account of habitat and distribution of plants of a given area. Catalog is list and enumerates methodically all the species found in an area with brief description aiding identification. So complete first chapter, আমাদের 11 এর first chapter is complete and এবার আমরা second chapter start করব. সো এটা তোমরা খুব মন দিয়ে, তোমরা অডিও মোডেও শুনতে পারো এটাকে, তোমরা যদি শোনো তাও তোমাদের এটা রিভিশন হয়ে যাবে অ্যান্ড কোয়েশ্চেন করতে খুব একটা অসুবিধা হবে না। আর যারা পড়োনি, যারা চ্যাপ্টারটা যদি অনেক দিন আগে পড়ে থাকো, ভুলে গেছো, তারাও যদি এটা শোনো তাও খুব তাড়াতাড়ি তোমাদের চ্যাপ্টারটা রিভিশন হয়ে যাবে। থ্যাংক ইউ এভরিওয়ান, সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবে চ্যানেলটা প্লিজ, সো আমরা লাইভ এসেও আমাদের টার্গেটগুলোকে ফলো করতে পারবো। থ্যাংক ইউ।